Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the first episode of my Total War Warhammer Empire campaign. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is Total War Warhammer. If this video can get 1,000 likes, yes, 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. Just would like to say a huge thanks to the Creative Assembly for sending me a copy of the game early. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, we are going to be starting our Empire campaign here today. We're also going to be running a Dwarves campaign, green skins, and vampire counts. In this current copy of the game, we don't have Chaos. I haven't been sent Chaos. There might be a patch update in the next couple of days that they send up. But, yeah. So we're going to be playing as the Empire, the Dwarves, and obviously I would have gone Chaos, then green skins, and vampire counts. So all the annotations to the other campaigns are going to be on screen once they get released, but I'm doing 5 campaigns. We're going to start off with the Empire, the Dwarves, green skins, and vampire counts, and then stay tuned for Chaos when it comes out. So let's get into the Empire campaign. We're going to be playing as Emperor Karl Franz. We're going to be playing on the hard difficulty. We have the other option of Balthazar Gelt, but I prefer to go with Karl Franz. Now I'm going to disable the intro battle because I would much rather just get stuck into the campaign. I'm going to show you this little intro, so I hope you guys enjoy.
The drums of war never cease, for the old world lies in great peril. A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution in the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation, or lead it to ruin?
Okay, we're loading into the game now. Hope you enjoyed that intro movie. It was fantastic in my opinion. Balthazar Gelt leading the line. So welcome to the campaign map, guys. We'll have a listen to what this guy has to say.
Your rule has only just begun. The Empire is beset by civil war once more. Secessionists hostile to your election as Emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. Advance, crush them, and bring the lands back to your sovereign rule. To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim A bitter rival
Ooh,
in the
Middenheim.
is openly hostile. A clash with Todbringer and the wolves of Middenland may well be unavoidable if you wish to unify the Empire. Plan for this eventuality.
This voice actor does Flemmy old man really great. I love it.
The Empire has ever been besieged by foes, but you are a prince of Altdorf. Greatness runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
Alrighty guys, let's get stuck right into the campaign for Sigma. Alrighty, so I will try to get a battle in today's part. Also guys, please note that this is my first time ever, yes, ever playing Total War Warhammer. Unlike other YouTubers, I didn't get to play the game early, but now I am, so please take my gameplay with a bit of a grain of salt, and I am learning the game along with you guys, which is great. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so we have an objective here. Okay, engage the enemy. Okay, alright. Technology-wise, we can't unlock anything because we don't have the rally field just yet. But here is Altdorf with Karl Franz. Treasury, we have a significant war chest, which is great. Faction summary, here is Karl Franz. Awesome stuff. Also guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, to stay tuned for more Total War Warhammer content. As I said, we've got the Dwarves campaign coming out next, then Greenskins and Vampire counts, and then Chaos. So let's do some negotiations. Let's sort by attitude. Who likes me? So, okay, these guys do. Let's try to get trade rights to boost our economy if we can. Oh, we already have trade rights by the look of it. Oh, they can even join our confederation. Interesting.
Approach and make your offer. But I make no promises to my assent.
We'll go with a non-aggression. No, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so most of these factions can't trade with us. Okay, right, that's what it says there. Bretonia, which will be coming out soon as well. Would you like trade? Accepted. So we're currently trading with Bretonia. What about Kislev? Let's get another trade right with you. No, we already... Yeah, we're not trading with you. Alright, any more factions?
Welcome to Kislev. I will listen to
There we
your
are. Low. Okay. Any more trade? Any more factions that want to do some more trade rights to boost our economy? That seems low as well.
Greetings, my countrymen.
No. Alright. Officers, because we don't have any other generals just yet, we've only got Karl Franz. Let's have a look at our capital here. Now, obviously I want to upgrade the rally field so we can unlock the technology, so let's put money into that. Altdorf has a pretty large garrison, so we're going to be able to leave it undefended for the time being. It's quite huge. But basically, let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand. I imagine I'm going to expand against... let's have a look at the strategic overview. The rebels here, the Empire Successionists, and I imagine that's where the first battle of the campaign is going to come. Let's have a quick look at Karl Franz's army. We do have the recruitment of swordsmen and spearmen. In our army we have Karl Franz at the moment. 1 unit of swordsmen, 1 unit of halberdiers, 1 unit of spearmen, some handgunners, some crossbowmen, and we have some Reichsguard. These guys are crucial. These are an elite unit you can get in the early game. So I think we should push upon this army instantly, get a battle in the first part. There's only 6 of them. Not much really else I can do at Altdorf. I could recruit a hero, no. We can't recruit another lord just yet. We will unlock the recruitment of Balthazar Gelt soon. We'll be able to get some magic. But also let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you'd like to see apart from campaigns, because I do have an early copy of the game. So let's get stuck into the battle, our first battle of Total War Warhammer. We are coming up against, obviously the General, the Legendary Lord. I'm going to have to change that. They're coming up against 2 units of swordsmen, 2 units of spearmen, and 1 crossbowman. So we do have the advantage with handgunners, and we have some Reichsguard to hit them in the rear. So let's fight this one upon the battlefield. So yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Also, come and join my Steam group. Come and join the community. In fact, with chat with fellow community members. Okay, let's get stuck into the battle now. We'll put the Reichsguard on the flanks. Alright, I'm going to put my crossbowmen here, and I'm going to keep my handgunners on this flank so we can protect them. So let's have a quick little look at our units before we get stuck into the battle. So we'll just quickly pause just here. I'm just going to press K on my keyboard to get rid of the HUD, but here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, holding his legendary hammer, Karl Franz. So we have some more units here now. We have the halberdiers, which look great. Moving further down the line, we have the swordsmen, intertwined with the crossbowmen. And let's have a look at the handgunners before we get into the fight. Awesome stuff. And then here is probably the main unit I wanted to showcase, apart from Karl Franz himself, the Reichsguard. These guys are absolutely menacing. But now we've just done that quick little unit showcase, let's get into the battle. Alright, cavalry, let's push you further up on the flanks. What should I probably do with these guys? Push up here, probably hug this piece of the wall. We shall move my handgunners up. I might even... Actually, I think I might push up further to the forest, because I was like, this could be cool here to hug, so we can't get flanked, and if they do, they have to go through this smaller hole. However, I think pushing up further is a little bit more advantageous for us. So let's pop you guys like that. Alright, we shall put the crossbows in the forest here, and we'll keep my handgunners here in range of being reinforced by the handgunner. So everyone should be hauling ass double time. Alright, let's have a look at the Reichsguard. Preparing to engage. We're going to be able to get some hammer and anvil strikes. So, probably want you higher up here, maybe. So what are the enemy doing? Are they trickling in, or are they just going to sit back a bit? We might have to engage them, of course. Which I don't mind doing. Alright, push further up to the end of the forest. No, what are they doing? Looks like they're reforming. Crossbows, try stay in the trees as much as possible, get the element of surprise. We shall keep my Reichsguard here. Look at these guys go. In the piss-pouring rain in the old world, the Empire fight. Alright, so what are they doing now, these guys? Trying to reform their line. Okay. Let's push up furthermore. Honestly, I would have thought that they would have been more aggressive, to be honest. But hey, what are you going to do? There's a bit of a hill there, which I don't like. Move Karl Franz. He's going to be crucial for this battle. Men at the ready. Halberdiers. Where's Karl Franz? Coming up, slowly but surely. Alright. We're engaging now. I'm going to peel my archers back and around. So what's coming at me here, spearmen? Let's fully flank and hit those archers that are exposed. Let's hit these guys on the counter-attack. Let's get Karl Franz in there because we're going to need him to fight the legendary lord. But go, double time, guys. Alright, keep aiming for those spearmen there. We're going to be able to absolutely roast them. Nah, peel back now. Alright, let's swing around with my crossbowmen. But let's get the Reichsguard into charge. We'll run down the archers really quite well. Right, how's sort of everyone else going on the flanks? Right, we're going to lose these handgunners if we're not careful. We need to double back around here. Swing around with my archers. Try hit them from behind. I can't afford to lose my handgunners. Alright, continue to engage everyone. Let's get Karl Franz to continue. Are they broken? How many's in this unit? 41. Yeah, we need these hammer and anvil strikes coming in. I want to get some more cinematics sort of in this battle, show you guys off the army, so I'm not too overly concerned about the tactics. As we're getting hit in the rear here, which will be fine. Don't engage them, actually, peel out. Aim for these guys. We need to hit these guys in behind here. Nice. We need to keep my Reichsguard alive as best as possible. Even though I lost a lot of my handgunners. We're going to be able to replenish, which will be fine. But we can't afford to lose the entirety of the unit. The enemy lord is slain upon the battlefield. And we have victory. Alright, let's try run down as many of them as possible. The more chevrons we can get, the better to improve our units. I don't know if they're called chevrons in this game, to be quite honest. Alright, let's just halt the fire, get my cavalry to run down the remaining stragglers. We don't want any friendly fire more than we need to. But an okay battle. Obviously a huge mistake on my behalf of letting the handgunners be exposed, but I decided to let them be a little bit exposed when I ran my Reichsguard behind and took out their archers. So obviously you want to try keep your early tier, well, your high tier early units as much as possible. So we did lose a hell of a lot of them because we just exposed them when that rear charge came in. But hey, like I said, this was my very first battle on Total War Warhammer. So a little bit what it's great. Right. I think we're pretty much done on that. A close victory. Let's end the battle there. Karl Franz deployed 600. We lost 204. The enemy deployed 5,571 and lost 447. A close victory, and we also gained some loot. 569. We have the opportunity to pardon, execute, or take on captives. Well, obviously that would help to continue. We can execute, leave no captives, +4 leadership. Let's go with the leadership.
Move!
I imagine, like in Total War Attila, if you replenish, your army's chevrons go down. So we have smashed them here today. Okay, nothing else I can really do on this turn. We need a 2 population surplus to upgrade Altdorf to a town. Okay, let's do a quick save on that note. Just a hard copy of the save. If I push out... No, we can't actually attack even more because we don't have any more movements. Sorry about that one, guys. I got interrupted. Family comes first. I hope you understand. It is common for me to get interrupted for in these huge half-an-hour videos. But regardless, where were we? I think we were going to end the turn. Okay, we have a unassigned skill with Karl Franz here, I imagine. Okay, so here are the details. His armor, his basic weapon, his mount. Alright, let's have a look at the skills, because I haven't gone through this yet. We have hard to hit, which gives us melee defense. We have... okay... gives us a +5 leadership, or we can have campaign movement. So what sort of N-tier sort of stuff are we looking at? Deadly Onslaught? Stand your ground? Okay. Oh, we have the ability to get a mount. We can get a warhorse. Well, if we can get a warhorse, that will start us on the path to get his Imperial Pegasus, and then Buckbeak, his Hippogriff. I knew that would anger some of you, and I found it quite funny, that joke. But yeah, we've got Deathclaw here, which would be immense if we can get Deathclaw for him. So let's go with the warhorse. He can ride his mighty steed into battle. So we're not in range to attack the settlement. So what I'm going to do is... should we push back or just go just over enough so we can get recruitment?
Move!
No, let's push a little bit back here. And let's get the recruitment of some spearmen. Or should we go swordsman? Because obviously I'd like to hold the line and let my ranged units flank and then my Reichsguard. So maybe we'll just go with swordsman because they actually seem a lot better than holding the line, even though these spearmen don't have shields. That's why I attribute spearmen to more holding the line. Right, we're getting a -4 here. How much are we going in our treasury? Not too bad. We're going to get a population surplus soon. Should we recruit another Lord Rickard Helborg? We could just wait for Balthasar Gelt. I don't think just yet we need another Lord. So let's end the turn and continue. Let's keep it normal. Let's keep it limited, I think. Alright, what's the garrison looking like in here? Because I would like to keep on pushing with our advance we've made.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Now with these additional units,
No peace.
what
just
are our
war.
chances for taking this? The balance of power is in our favour. But I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. Let's break the siege.
Now.
We'll sit on the border and
Onwards.
continue to recruit more units.
Moving off.
Do we need to go further up?
Sigmar's will.
Right, 3 more turns we get some more swordsmen. What's sort of happening in Ulfdorf? 1 more turn we unlock the recruitment of the rally field. So let's do that now, shall we? The movement speeds are great. Oh, the Skull Takers are pushing down. A army of band of orcs from the north. Okay, so another army has come down and garrisoned.
Not like
Bugger. Maybe I should have attacked
not
them
obey.
now. I didn't see that coming. But we're not in a rush. We have a hell of a lot of victory conditions we still need to hit. Capture the settlement of Grunberg. What are the orcs doing in the north? We're going to have to be incredibly careful of them. I'm just curious to see where they can cross the river. So they can cross the river at Altdorf, but it doesn't look like they can come across here. Obviously, please take into account that this is my first Total War Warhammer campaign, and there will undoubtedly be stupid, idiotic mistakes on my behalf. Right, let's have a look at our technology because we've unlocked the recruitment of it. So we've done the rally field, which can give us leadership, 5% speed for Empire infantry, or experience. Do we want to make them 5% quicker or give them a +2 experience for nearly all their traits? Well, not traits, stats. Let's go with state troop sergeants, I think. We haven't obviously unlocked the recruitment of the barracks just yet. So let's do that now. We have 5,200 in the bank. So let's continue our recruitment on the border here. We've unlocked the recruitment of spears with shields. This is what I was sort of wanting and liking. Let's get them underway. I think with this army of orcs in the north, it's probably a smart idea to recruit a hero. Sorry, not a hero. We haven't unlocked the recruitment of them. Another lord. Obviously, We're going to get Balthazar Gelt later, but I think we might get Rickard Helborg to start recruiting here as well. We'll go with Spearmen with shields. Obviously, it's going to take 2 turns because Karl Franz is currently recruiting more men on the border. If I could sort of draw them out for a battle, that would be great. Let's dive back into diplomacy. If there's any more factions a little bit more keen on trading. But it doesn't really seem like it. Let's have a look at the attitude again. Does anyone like Bretonia want an alliance? No. Do they want a defensive? No. Still sort of the same. What about Kislev?
Welcome to Kislev. I will
Low.
listen to...
Alright, let's continue on now, shall we? The Skull Takers are running and haven't encamped. Okay, so the Empire Successionists have... What are they doing? They've moved an army away. Still a large garrison, so they've taken 6 units out. Okay, this settlement is burning. -4 public order. That should come around once I get my units recruited.
I command here.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop recruiting here because we need Karl Franz with the army. But we'll keep my lord here just in case we need to recruit more when Karl Franz is out in the field furthermore. So, our handgunners are coming along nicely. My spearmen here. I might disband. We also have the ability to rename units, which is awesome. We'll disband that because I'd prefer these shield. Let's get... Probably, yeah, 1 handgunner, and then 3 crossbowmen. Because the crossbowmen are okay, but they're not the best. Armor piercing is huge in this game, which you really do need, which the handgunners do. So we'll probably just go with probably 2 more spearmen. I would ideally like to go... My army builds usually consist of 4 cavalry, 3 archers, and then the rest swordsmen and spear. But because we don't have the recruitment of cavalry just yet, we're just going to have to make do. I would like a full stack before we attack this settlement. Let's continue. But keeping on the border here might entice them out for a fight. The Empire Successionists are doubling back. Magic of the Winds. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at that and read that if you like. Another war has been declared, and a popular surplus of 1 has happened in Reichland. Awesome stuff.
No. I am Prince and Emperor.
Right, slowly but surely recruiting our units up. Let's probably get now 2 more units of swordsmen. And then, because Karl Franz's army is at full capacity, we're going to be able to recruit some units here, so let's go with some swordsmen. Right, how much money we're getting? It's fine. Right, let's end the turn and see if the Empire Successionists are going to make a move. If they keep their army just outside this settlement, we're going to be able to draw them into a fight. But yeah, unfortunately guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. If this video can hit 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer. Also, stay tuned for the Dwarfs, the Green Skins, and the Vampire Counts and Chaos campaign coming out soon. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Highly recommend Twitter. I don't tweet often, however I have my YouTube connected to it, so every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. Just wanted to thank the Creative Assembly once again for giving me a copy of Total War Warhammer. And yeah, make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Remember 2 things. Take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.